As our family genealogist, I have undertaken the task of tracing our family roots back to Slovakia. This documents our success in tracing my grandmother's roots. We took a train from Kozice to Spisanova Ves. When the train arrived, we were graciously met by our genealogist and guide Vladimir Vlach. After we settled into our hotel, Vlad transported us to Slovakia archives. Checking the records at the archives indicated our next stop would be a small village called Olsavica. Upon our arrival in Olsavica, we parked our car near the church. We walked to the only store in the village. Vlad inquired in Slovak if the woman behind the counter was aware of any Belloc family living in the village. She said there was, but didn't know the exact house. We then purchased a few souvenirs and proceeded along the main street. Parked in the middle of the street was a blue tractor. The operator was making small talk with a woman in the yard. Vlad inquired to the couple if they knew of a Belloc family. He enthusiastically replied in the affirmative. Then he took off down the street. A short time later, he returned the gentleman, and after a short Slovak introduction, I learned he was my cousin, John Belloc. John did not speak English. Vlad made it clear to John who we were. John invited us to his home, where he lived with his son's family. I produced 2 pages of pictures my grandmother had given my mother. He immediately recognized the people. Vlad wrote the identity of the people on the pictures. John then brought out his family album. To my wonderful surprise, there was a photograph of my grandmother and grandfather. John offered us drinks. We declined, explaining we had to get back to the Slovakia archives before they closed. John insisted that we go to the town cemetery just above the town. He wanted to show us the graves of his mother, father, and sister. But most important, he wanted to show me the graves of my great-grandparents. It was a sad moment saying goodbye to John, a new cousin I had just met and will probably never meet again.